So we're going into the second map between Ciara and Protois, and could be the last already. If Ciara wins, then he's going to the finals, and Protois is going to try and prevent that from happening with his main race, Undead. And he's starting with Alter Crypt and the Ziggurat here with 4 Acolytes. So he's gonna have his DK out like 2-3 seconds after Ciara gets his first hero out, and he is likely going to start with a couple of ghouls early on. So not going for the, at least for the time, or at the time this game was played in Undead vs Orc, also popular Fiend build. At least not with early Fiends and delayed Death Knight. And his opponent, Ciara, starting with a regular build, and in the first series in this follow-up tournament they also played Orc against Undead on Turtle Rock, and there it was the Farseer, and here it is the Farseer again for Ciara. So he continues trusting that first hero in this matchup on this map, and I guess, no viewer is all too mad about that. And yeah, shop is coming as well as the second Ziggurat here, so this is going to be just a ghoul opening by Protois. No Fiends for quite a while right now, as he's probably not even going to get the graveyard before starting his tier 2 tech. And yeah, we'll see what exactly he's going to end up doing with that, in terms of, aggression or creeping, or, whatever the game plan is going to be here early on for Protois. So, Ziggurat, burrow number 2 is coming, also interestingly, leaves a gap open here between the burrow and the barracks, so grunts and stuff can move through, but it's a little bit further in the back, so less protective of the area in front of the orc base. Scout now has seen what's happening here early on. Scout also very telling already for Ciara, so he already knows just by seeing this one that this is not the regular build with a late hero and a lot of Fiends early on, because there would be no, supply capacity free, allowing a, 6th Acolyte. DK is going for some harassment here, no XP yet, no creeping yet by him. The wolves are chasing the Acolyte here, and looks like they are not going to run out of duration before that Acolyte dies. The shop is finishing here in the middle. Tier 2 tech started for Ciara, for Protois not yet. And he is pulling... Oh no, he's just harvesting lumber here at the front. And actually the Acolyte has survived here. Ciara has spawned another pair of wolves already. DK roaming around here as well, trying to prevent the creeping from happening. Ciara would of course love to creep this one, be level 2, and then go for some harassment with Chain Lightning and the wolves. And it looks like the DK might just allow that. Now he's heading back towards the green camp, but it looks like at least the giant sea turtle is going to be gone already by the time the Death Knight arrives. Speaking of the Death Knight, by the way, it looks like one of the creeps here has been stolen by the Farseer, as the DK, wasn't on 108 XP as he usually would have been after, finishing the first creep camp, the green one, with his ghouls. And he just continues creeping. Let's see if the Farseer is going to be able to snipe off some more stuff. The ghoul is surviving here for the moment. The item not picked up. And still no level 2 for this Farseer, who I think surrounding that one may be a mistake, as all of these ghouls are pretty hurt already. DK is coming back right now with a bunch of skeletons. Ghouls are coming in as well. And the 2 hatchlings are still alive, and both of the players only need 1 kill in order to get up to level 2 here. The DK is the first one to achieve that. And let's see if the grunts are going to get the lasted here. Yes, they are. So Farseer also has reached level 2, having the Chain Lightning available at this point. Continues applying some pressure to this DK, but the skeletons are also dealing a lot of damage to this Farseer, and keep in mind that he doesn't have heal subs in his inventory, so it looks like Protois just slowly wants to work down the HP of this Farseer, but for the time being he doesn't have any more means of applying pressure. So he has to fall back. Tier 2 tech has started for him in the meantime as well. Graveyard is going to be finishing in time, and the Farseer is reaching his shop. Tier 2 tech for the Orc is going to finish now. I'm expecting a TC second, and we'll see what his tier 2 buildings are going to be. Or is he even going to go for a Tavern Hero here? That would be quite the interesting surprise. Now the coil on the Farseer needs to make sure not to get surrounded here. He does have a speed scroll in his inventory, not uses it. And, well, he is rewarded for taking a risk here. Keeps the speed scroll and stays out of the surround. DK and Farseer once again exchanging some blows, and it's actually the Shadow Hunter second this time, and double Beastry for the Orc player, so no TC. Ghouls marching forward. Let's see what Protois is going to be able to do here. I'm gonna try to go for the cancel on one of the Beastries. DK is coming in as well. Is he gonna get that though? Ah, the Ghoul gets probably killed here, yeah, as he was here microing back, but this path was walled off by the other Ghoul. Therefore, you know, the Ghoul went the other way around, exposed himself to some focus fire of the burrow, and went down. A second Ghoul has went down as well. A third one is getting hexed, and perhaps the Town Portal would be the smartest choice here by the undead player. He's gonna lose one more Ghoul at least. Another one is being hexed, but I think the Orc army is too far out of position to really be able to finish off that one. Yeah, DK and the Skeleton provide some more blocking. The hex is soon to be over already, but there's actually another hex available for this SH. And there is no mana on the DK, so yeah, he's losing 2 more Ghouls. So probably just TPing at the Orc base would have been the smartest, with only 1 Ghoul lost instead of 4. But alright, he's kept a TP, he's halfway on his way to level to tier 3 already. And pulling, you know, just another large number of Ghouls here. So certainly a big investment into those early on, and let's see how well he's going to be able to make those work. So far no production in the 1 Beastry of Ciara. So that may point towards Wind Riders, as he could afford a Raider now already. Well, we'll find out eventually what he's going to end up going for. With the Ghouls, of course, it's very easy to quickly take down those Gargantuan Sea Turtles. But, okay, first Wind Rider is out already. So yeah, it's Wind Riders. So, greater heal potion for the undead. For the Orc, it was greater invo potion. And the next Ghoul is going to be picked off. Even another one gets hexed. Once again, the majority of the Orc army is out of position though. The Shadow Hunter, yeah, takes a bit of damage here. There is mana on the DK for a coil, which he ends up using right now. It's only a level 1 coil though, so very, rather little impact there. But still enough to keep the Ghoul alive. So another little pick-off for the Orc, who's going for a quick expansion once again, which seems to be just Ciara's ball game. And so far, it's been working out decently, even though the quick expansion didn't really help his cause on map number 1, but he still ended up winning it. Lich does not carry the orb here, the DK is, so I guess he wants to use that one to focus fire the Wind Riders here eventually. Or continues creeping, level 3 and level 2. Both not exactly unimportant level ups. Expansion has been cancelled here. The very quick shade has seen that already. And now once again Protois is on the run. Once again the focus fire is going to go onto one of the Ghouls after the other. And is he going to engage here? Actually, it looks like he might be doing just that. The Ghoul gets coiled Nova onto the first of the grunts here, and the first Wind Rider is already falling just to the focus fire of the Lich. And this DK is taking a lot of damage as well, though he still has the potion, so should be fine with that. The next Nova into the grunts, and yeah, it's actually Protois who seems to be able to clearly push back his opponent here, just due to the sheer number of Ghouls that there are available currently for him, whereas Ciara is investing into this expansion for a second time right now. But perhaps Protois could have even tried to push further and cancel that expansion for a second time. Then again, he knows that with him at least delaying it for a while, he's opened up a way bigger window of opportunity here for himself than there usually would be available with this kind of strategy by the Orc player, who continues creeping well though. Going to get level 3 on the Shadow Hunter. Energy Pendant found already, that must have been here at the Goblin Merchant. And a big heal potion on top of things. 47 supply for the Orc, 48 for the Undead, who is not getting more cigarettes though, so maybe lacking macro a little bit. Dreadlord 3rd for Protois. But as I said, this game is likely to end up with Protois going for a timing push against this expansion, which, you know, still takes a while until it's going to be up, and then it's going to take a while until it pays for itself. So there is some time. One Fiend is with the army still. Burrow is being researched. I imagine he's gonna add a web eventually. And yeah, Ciara continues making good use out of the time he's been given here. Just continues creeping. Especially the Farseer would benefit quite greatly from level 4. SH, well, perhaps as well, as there might not be destroyers here for the... Okay, destroyer upgrade is just coming for the Undead. But not yet available, and still he's going for the push already. Orb has been bought on the Dreadlord as well, so double Orb, and these Wind Riders are flying in already, but quite exposed, and from the bottom just now the rest of the Undead army is coming in. One of the Wind Riders almost falling here. The Fiend has been hexed here, has been healed already, but Focus Fire continues going on that one. The one Wind Rider has fallen in the meantime apparently, and the Goose are standing very nicely here in front, in between those grunts. The next two, yeah, the only two Wind Riders that are remaining being Focus Fired here. A Kodo and a Raider have been added, but those are taking huge loads of damage, especially the Raider. Goose are pushing forward there in the middle. The first, well, the second Wind Rider has fallen. One of them is only left standing. Chain Lightning is coming in, not doing all too much damage. The Death Knight still has a big heal potion. Destroyer morphed right now, and Dispel against the Hex immediately as well as the big heal potion. And the Ghoul still continues standing strong. The Focus Fire of Ciara doesn't really impress him here thus far. The Kodo is going to be taken out next. And the next reinforcements are coming in though for the Orc player. And now it's the Lich who's in some trouble. Immediately Sleep goes onto the Shadow Hunter, but the Lich is falling as there is no mana on this DK for more coiling. And therefore, is this enough for the Orc to repel this push? Lich is being rebought at the Tavern. Sleep right now against the Shadow Hunter, and the surround fits very, very easily for the Undead player. Shadow Hunter is going down. Is there another Hex for the DK available? Isn't even necessary. Hex, the Hex just wears off, and TP out is coming in. GG already by Ciara, who has defended his expansion here for the time being, but at a huge cost, and apparently it looks like he felt like he wasn't going to be able to hold it anyways. A little bit surprising perhaps, this quick concession by Ciara, giving the victory on map number 2 to his opponent here. I mean, you can see the hero levels were quite somewhat impressive already on the side of Protois. He killed the Shadow Hunter there in the end, and he really killed the majority of Ciara's army. So the next push was definitely going to be difficult to deal with for the Orc player, but still I'm surprised that, you know, with an expansion still up, that he went for the GG so early on. And well, Protois therefore gets the second map. Don't get me wrong, Protois was still looking to be in a pretty good position. He had a huge load of goods remaining. He hardly lost any of those. He lost his Lich, but he was able to rebuy it, and he would have probably bought like some potions on his DK and went for the big push again. And chances are that he would have been able to win the game, but I don't know. Not really the clearest GG of all times, to say the least. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about it? And anyways, this is the 1-1. That means we're going into a third and all deciding map. And that's going to be on Nullwood.